Yo, what's going on, guys? Look at Tristan back with the fourth of this little series for what I call this. This is Hive Mega Beedrill roster reaction and playoff predictions. So yeah, just finishing off this last one. I had to take a break between my second and third video and this one, because I just got busy with all other kind of stuff, and this one is being recorded on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna upload all these on Christmas Day. So for those who do celebrate and watch these videos, Merry Christmas to you guys, or just Happy Holidays in general, because this isn't really a gift, if I do say so. I mean, nonetheless, I want to express any thankfulness and appreciation to you guys if you've actually watched these videos, because these aren't really big videos to do, but I think any support is something that I care about and something I want to give to you guys, or thank you guys for. So basically, with that, I'm just gonna go right into this. Let's jump right in. First I have to find my mouse. We have Hive Mega Beedrill, the top of the Hive. We have, like, if they say, like, the cream of the crop, something like that, cream of the crop, and stuff like that. But yeah, no matter. Best, and I have to decide that I have to react to this a little bit to see who I think will win, and who I think is going to go playoffs and everything like that, and just give an overall thought on the process as well. So first off, we have Zhao, awesome guy. And then we have Hiker Toad, LD Champ, I believe. Yeah, no, it was either him or John W. I think it was Hiker, but yeah. So Hiker, Techno, the boy, he was in GBA D League last season that they did. It's GBA D League champion, actually. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Lejon Flames, Lejon Games. Lejon, he's a cool guy. He gets triggered with ats, so that's at Lejon. Why don't you? Then we have Omega Jolteon, IPA member. Same with Lejon, actually, but nonetheless, really cool guy. I like Omega. He's fun. Except he calls himself like the King of Mew, which I don't think is true, to be honest. I think Greg might be better. Wink. And then we have I, which I think was last season's champion. No, last season's champ was Jake. I think was I who he was facing, maybe. Nonetheless, I is a real competitor. He's really good. I think he made the top 30 list for that TTM just made. I don't really know. I haven't paid attention to that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, we have Rob next. I don't know much about Rob, but I know that he's good. Obviously, like, I haven't watched a lot of his matches, actually, but nonetheless, I think he's going to be doing pretty good. Then we have Illusion. I think that's the partner to I here, but I mean, they're in the same league. So nonetheless, we got Illusion. I don't know much about him. I know that he's good. That's about it. Then we have Will, and yeah, he's just Will the most, Will the moist, if you know what I'm saying. And then we have King, not King. This is L5. Is it King L5? I don't know. There can only be one king. Who knows? That'll be decided this season, won't there? And then we have Johnny Risepool, and he's pretty good. I know he's been up and coming, that's for sure. I don't want to say up and coming, but he's established himself as a top player in places if and when he's around. And then we have GeniusX, the boy. Yeah, just genius, you know. The male alt. God. Then we have K-Crick, the also male alt. I think both these are Aussies, actually. So, two Aussies, because one's not enough. Then we have Jacko, and he's a pretty cool guy. I like him. He's a pretty strong competitor, too. For most battles, I think it'd be a safe bet to bet on him in a format like that. Only if there was a format out there in the league that that allowed people to bet on other people's games. Only if something like that was around. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. IPA, wink, wink. Then we have Turk. I don't know how he got here, to be honest. I don't know how. I'm just, yeah, Turk. Oh well. I don't know, dude. But nonetheless, have to move on, And then we have Jake, the reigning, defending Hive Mega Beedrill champion. And, he has a title to defend, and he has a tough time to do so. So basically, overall, with this roster of 16, I think this is just an immaculate roster. I think it's like if you look at other leagues' rosters, this roster is like the big dick in the locker room. Just rapoom. It's just there, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, that just happened," So basically, Mega Beedrill is the big dick energy of the Hive, and I'm just gonna really dive in now and separate into playoff predictions to make it short and sweet. I think it'd be a discredit if I didn't put Jake, the defending champion, back in playoffs. Jake, I'm gonna go Jack. Jake and Jack. Jack is a really good competitor. He seems to always bring his A game against top competition. I believe he was in playoffs last year as well. Let's see who else. Looking through here, I'd put Hiker in playoffs. Hiker and Techno, I would. So that's 4. I put I in as 5. And this isn't like seeding or anything, just like my personal, this is just to make sure that I know how many I'm having. I'm gonna put Rob in as my 6, and then it's between L5, Rise Pool, and Genius for my 7th. Wait, okay, if it's my 7th, I don't need to. So I'm gonna put L5 as my 7. And I'm between Rise Pool and Genius. I think between these two, I think I'm gonna put Rise Pool in as my 8. So to go back and recap: Jake, Jack, Rise Pool, L5, Rob, Techno, Hiker. Those are my 8 for sure. And on top of that, to kind of do what I did with the other ones, who do I think will be the champion of Mega Beedrill Season 5? And at this point, to be honest, looking at the roster and then looking at the 8 that I had, I feel like I will see a Hiker versus Techno championship. That's who I feel will be in the championship. Hiker versus Techno, and then ultimately, I do have Techno winning the championship because I feel Techno just I think he's within this strong talent. I feel like he's also the most slept on talent, maybe. No, I don't want to say slept on, but it's like I think overall Techno just brings his game and his prep and everything involved. He brings everything to a level that I've never really seen before with other people's prep, and I think that's what ultimately is going to give him the edge, is his prep alongside with his high level of battling skills. But it's a season. Who knows what's going to happen? A lot of things could change with this stuff, but nonetheless, there you have it, coming from me, myself. Those were my 8. Techno is going to win the championship. That's what I'm saying at this very point in time. Who knows what's going to happen later, but nonetheless, that is my last video from this little series. I'm doing 4 videos done in going to be 1 day, and you know what? I'm happy with that, and I think that's where I'm going to call it. So thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.